Trust God's wisdom, not your feelings. Have you ever had the feeling that something was so very, very right, but then when you did it, it ended up being so very, very wrong? Feelings are deceptive. They lie to you all the time. There is an old country song that says, "How can it be wrong when it feels so right?" Are you serious? There are many things that are wrong but feel so right at the time. We've all had that one friend or sibling who, despite many warnings from loved ones, gets into a relationship that isn't right for them. After 6 months in a relationship, you wonder, what was I thinking? Just a few weeks into a job, you think, how in the world did I get caught up in this? A quick decision that seemed harmless at the time leaves you broken and scarred years later. Or smoking is the most prevalent unhealthy habit that people develop in order to feel better. We are psychologically and biologically wired to desire consistency, certainty, and comfort. This is extremely important for survival. This is the primary reason we tolerate less than perfect situations for ourselves. If it's feasible, we think it's acceptable, and we confuse acceptable with ideal, because our survival instincts would have us believe otherwise. If you want to experience fewer dead ends and failures in your life, you need to hear what Proverbs 3:5-7 says. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Don't be impressed with your own wisdom. Instead, fear the Lord and turn away from evil. If you truly want God's blessing in your life, you have to rely on God's wisdom rather than your feelings or intuition. In other words, trust in the Lord and not on your own understanding. So how do you get God's wisdom? You pray. You talk to God. And you let Him talk to you as you read the Bible. That's how you get His wisdom. The Bible says in James 1:5, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." God doesn't want you to make foolish mistakes. He wants you to succeed. He wants you to make wise decisions with your time, money, and relationships. The truth is, you're not waiting on God for His help. He's waiting on you. It's like He's saying, "Hey, I'm here. I'll give you wisdom, and I'll give it generously. I want to make you wise. All you have to do is ask. If you want to be blessed, you've got to get God's wisdom. And if you want God's wisdom, you have to first ask for it and then be willing to accept it. We are not always right. Proverbs 14:12. Our knowledge is partial and incomplete. 1 Corinthians 13:9. God's plans are perfect, holy, and righteous, and He works all things together for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. God is worthy of our trust. Think of a time in your life when you depended on your feelings to make a big decision. What was the result? How does God speak to you? How do you know it's Him speaking to you? Why is it so important to spend time with God every day if you want to know His plans for your life?